You're watching Masters in Trading Live with Jonathan Rose.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Jonathan, and as we discussed yesterday, we're going to be talking about BMNR. Put out a video earlier in the week. The video already has 100 subscribers, so thank you guys very much. While we're here, let's give the video a thumbs up and let's subscribe. Today, we're going to be talking about Ethereum, and we're going to be talking about the Ethereum derivatives. These stocks are incredibly volatile. Just because I mentioned these stocks, you shouldn't just jump in and buy them and get involved. Understand the story. Traders, investors, you need to understand the story. So when these volatile names pull back a little bit, you're not thinking, oh no, it was trading 70 yesterday and now it's trading 55. Understand the math behind the story and then decide whether it's an investment that you want to be a part of. If the investment doesn't make sense, take a pass. No harm, no foul. I got the chat open, guys. Thank you all for joining. It's Friday. It's been an exhausting week. It's been a great week of trade. We're going to finish it up with our final presentation on Ethereum. So I got the questions up. If you guys have any questions, throw them in the chat. Let's get going. All right. Big news. Big news. Ethereum news today. Let me get my pen. BitMine, the name we've been talking about, ticker BMNR. What did they do? They just raised a shit ton of money. Woohoo! 24.5 billion US dollars because they want to buy Ethereum. Okay? This was big news. Originally, it was supposed to be 5 billion, but then they decided to do 25 billion. Now, why would they do this? Why would they do this? Why would they do this? They're doing this because Ethereum is going higher, and I think they made a mistake. I think that they shouldn't have told the world that they're going to accumulate 5% of the Ethereum. Because right now what's happening is I think that they're getting front run because people know that they need to buy 5% of all the Ethereum. So instead of just raising 5 billion like they originally planned to do, the reason they raised 25 billion is because they want cash on hand. They made a mistake. They shouldn't have told everybody that they're going to acquire 5% of the Ethereum that's out there on the network because they're getting front run. That's why Ethereum last week went from 3,700 to 4,700. Once they were done buying, the stock pulled back. We're going to dig into this stock today, but this is bullish news. The street is wrong thinking that this is going to dilute all these stocks. Let me continue. We've seen this movie before, right? We saw this happen with Bitcoin. Nobody thought Michael Saylor could accomplish this with MicroStrategy. But what did he do? He kept raising capital and he kept buying Bitcoin. Notice how MicroStrategy traded at a premium to the value of Bitcoin. That's why the trade works. That's why they can sell stock and buy Bitcoin, because it's trading at a premium. Optioning, we just got some people, I don't know what that means. They announce 5% to pump it so they can exit and announce later. No, they're not playing kid games. This is sophisticated finance. This is not kid games. Okay? No. So let me explain. BMNR, Ethereum Vault, Peter Thiel takes a 9% stake. When he took a 9% stake in Ethereum, Ethereum went straight higher in this company because they've already told us what they're going to be doing. They want to own 5% of all the Ethereum in existence. They already hold 1.15 million Ethereum. It's backed by one of the greatest investors of our time. Committed to best efforts acquisitions, meaning they are moving quickly. This is happening right now. They bought last week. They're not buying now. That's why it pulled back. They're raising money to buy more. The stock's getting killed. It shouldn't be getting killed. I'm going to walk you through that. I put this together. It's just straight math. It's straight math. I didn't do anything except do some math. And right now ETH is at 4,600. All of this is with 4,350. Right now, this is how much ETH they own. They just raised $25 billion. What happens when they increase their ETH holdings to eventually own 5%? Do you think the price of Ethereum is going to be lower than it is right now after Peter Thiel and boys go and put another $20 billion into the Ethereum network? What about the implied share price just at 43.50 for ticker symbol BMNR? That's what it looks like. Again, it's just math. That's all I'm doing. Just math. So what did they do? What BMNR did is they opened a much bigger at-the-money spigot. BMNR expanded its at-the-market stock sale capacity, now up to 24.7 billion, so they can issue shares anytime and use the cash to buy more ETH. Now this really works when BMNR is trading at a premium. That says premium. There's an I in there. Promise. Okay? Why they did it? They want speed. They're afraid about the price. If ETH runs, copycats show up. They want the firepower now. Exploit the premium now, because if BMNR trades above its treasury NAV, selling stock to buy ETH is accretive. When it's not accretive is when it's trading at a discount. So we need to know, is BMNR trading at a discount or is it trading at a premium? When it's trading at a premium, they will sell stock and buy ETH. So what did I do? Everybody who's in our community, and this is the easiest way to join our community, guys. You can join for under $100. Check it out. investorplace.com/challenge 2025. I built this tool. I spent about, 5 to 7 hours building this tool over this past weekend. I have zero code experience. I vibe coded. When you code using AI, that's called vibe coding. That's what I did to do this. It's called vibe coding. You'll hear that word more and more and more. ETH spot. All you do is put the ETH spot price in here. Boom. 45.60. BMNR is trading 56. SBET is trading lower now, 20.13. And then BTCS is trading 450. So this is trading about a negative 30%. But look, guys, it's trading at a premium. They can sell stock and buy Ethereum. Wonder what they're doing. I wonder why the stock is dipping down from 70 down to 55. Let's look at the chart. BMNR just started to trade options. If I look at Roblox, look at these are called the expected move. Stocks like to stay within their expected move unless they're super, super strong or super weak. The reason the expected move works is because option market makers have to hedge positions. So when you trade up to its expected move, it's probably going to see some resistance. When you trade down to the expected move, you're probably going to see some support. Let's look at BMNR. BMNR, why does it look like this? Because they just released options. Options just started trading on BMNR, okay? Look at the expected move. I want you to be concerned with risk. If you're going to get involved in this, the downside is 37, guys. It's trading 55. This stock could absolutely fly. So we're a buyer. In our program, we're long options. But understand, this could drop to 40 and it doesn't matter at all. But you know what? It could also go to 84. That's how volatile it is. But right now, the stock's going lower. I'm sure they're selling stock. And once Ethereum starts to go higher, they're going to be buying Ethereum. They have 4 million more Ethereum that they need to buy. What's going to happen to Ethereum? This stock is going to follow. Okay? I've done a ton of research. I love this opportunity. But most important, guys, I want you to understand the opportunity that's in front of you. I strongly suggest that you just don't gamble. You should try paper trading, which is just writing trades down, follow the trades. That's how we build our memory bank to make smarter trades over time. Greg, the use case for Ethereum is going to be the foundation of stablecoins. ETH will be the foundation of stablecoins, and things will run on ETH. There's a layer 2 for ETH, which you guys call altcoins, and you wait for your altcoin rally. But all they are is there's layer 1, which is like the super highway for ETH. The banks will use that. They don't want anybody using that. So there's layer 2s that you use above that ETH super highway. XRP is something totally different. XRP is going after the Swift banking. Swift banking is how money is transferred through wires. XRP wants to take over Swift. Ethereum is different. Okay? Greg, that makes sense? Awesome. Guys, it's Friday. Does anybody have any extra questions? I'm happy to sit on for a little bit longer. I got nothing to do. I'm happy to chill with you guys for a little bit if you have any questions. You can't just click join the challenge, guys. You have to just go to the tool investorplace.com/challenge 2025. There's actually a really cool video there, guys, that we put together that I think you'll like. So even if you're like, heck no, I'm not joining something, go here, challenge 2025. Watch the video and see if it moves you. If it does, we'd love you to join. And if not, come join us free. Every day the market's open, 11 a.m. Okay? All right, guys. What I always do now is we break off for our all access group. Everybody watching, thanks so much. I'll be back live, 11 a.m. Monday.